Well, let's go to the next game. So anyway, my game plan was to play minor league. I mean, not a minor league game, but to play a full game. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen today because timing doesn't work out for me on my schedule. Got to play some bench players today because some of my older guys are kind of needing the day off. So I'm going to give 2/3 of our dynamic duo the day off. I'll move Brown up top here. Bird up. And that should work for today. Brown doesn't get a day off. I'm sorry. I need him playing. Matt Harvey is 6-0 with a .37 ERA for the season. That's insane. I guarantee he doesn't have his ERA is going to go way up after today. I changed my settings from dynamic back to veteran the way I normally have it played. I didn't go to the other league. I might be Hall of Fame in batting and stuff on the PS3 mode. I forget. It's like I know my pitching. I think I have as veteran, but it might be Hall of Fame on the for my hitting, basically to calm my hitting down a little bit. So I'm just basically gonna try it for a week or two. It's not gonna hurt or anything because right now my record is suffering.
Ceremony's winding down. First pitch moments away from Citi Field. Should be a good one. Phillies and Mets coming up next.
Again, disappointing. Ever since I started broadcasting on Twitch to YouTube, it hasn't broadcast one of the city views that I think I was talking about.
On the show tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Phillies and the East-leading New York Mets.
I gotta start winning games so I can start making up some of this ground that I've lost.
Folks, Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Really love the new third baseman, a better corner outfield, even a better center fielder.
Take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. As their starting 9 tonight will look like this.
Chase Utley, who's really doing well in the majors this year, is really performing poorly for me. I don't know if it's because of I've been using quick counts all year long, which is why I was planning on turning it off. Because I'm sort of wondering if some of that is actually hurting me. I know it hurts me pitching-wise because the pitchers pitch a lot more pitches.
He hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is a swing and miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down the first.
Yeah, this is my first pitch I see. I don't swing at it, but another 2 count, I feel like I'm protecting because I have no idea.
Harvey able to pick up the first out here, and with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Dominic Brown will stand in for the first time here. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Love to see Dominic Brown get on first base so I can chase heavily, and he gets into that hole.
Once again, a 3-2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's inside.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep
inside
top base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Well, that wide of a strike zone, no wonder he has no .07 ERA or 3.7 ERA.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And
there we go.
Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Darren Ruff will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
At first is Utley, the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
That's a good speed on that fastball.
He's upset with himself out there at short, and he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball and get himself out the hook.
Fouled straight back.
You know he's going to come off speed here. It's the second 90-plus mile-an-hour fastball. Got to go off speed here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first. Just shoots it the other way.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Full count. Here's a 95-mile-an-hour pitch. Wasn't a breaking count.
Fastball is reared up with
another fastball.
And the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Eric Young Jr. will dig in. Currently 1 spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Revere has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball will be chopped foul. Lined hard, but this will be a foul ball. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, Nobody in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Okay, watch the famous David Wright strikeout.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Marlon Byrd will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And you know, he did a good job of getting out of trouble in that first inning. That makes getting the leadoff man here important for him to start in second.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Young will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now, the shortstop, Rafael, for a call. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield.
Wow.
And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
I think that was ball 4.
Cody Ashe will stand in
Inside,
here, looking
so
to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Curtis Granderson will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Mike Davis will get his first cuts here. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's one hit towards Furcal at short. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Chris Young will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Around first, heading for second now. He'll get it into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box. And he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so
whoa,
3-1.
come on.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
And a fastball swung on, missed, and his side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Roberto Hernandez turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. as he picks up another one, making 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down. Ben Revere will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ballgame. Swinging a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series. And he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Dominic Brown will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Murphy is there, and Travis Garneau makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. So that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's a ground ball to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Oh, come on.
Matt
3-0, seriously?
In what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
I thought he already tagged him.
Eric Young Jr. will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a check swing.
Swung!
And no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not
Well, I
even
said
in
he
the field.
swung.
It's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Curtis Granderson will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Crap.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. Throw won't get him.
3-run score.
Well, if you can believe it, this is just their first hit of the inning. It was definitely a big one. And this is what happens when you allow unnecessary base runners. They're all going to come back to haunt you. And this will haunt them big time to the tune of 3 runs crossing the plate.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A lot of deep count. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. On the ground for Tejada. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Darren Ruff will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around first, on his way to second now. Throwing to second. The tag. And he
no!
Out trying for two. Bad decision.
That's just ridiculous.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are two on with two out.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Rafael Furcal will stand in trying to make it 3 straight two-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way with a curveball here.
Get in the back, out to deep
left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chris Young will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
It's cool that they added the ball boys and stuff and everything down there.
Here comes the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But Utley is in the right place at the right time. There's one gone. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale.
And quickly he's got to start turning it around. I think it's mainly my offense not turning it around, helping him.
Tejada will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the ground for Furcal at short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Oh, this goes right past him.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there.
This is why I can't stand Marlon Byrd. There's always stuff like this happening.
Whipping on the catch. That's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Matt Harvey got a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Here's one hit towards Furcal at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Eric Young Jr. will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Brown is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left, but they lead it 3-0. Cody Ashe will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
I'm tired of my bullpenners. Yeah. You know, I can't use Diekman today. One inning out of you, that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I got it. I got to force him to go one more inning.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Roberto Hernandez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, digging for 2 now. And Young will get this back in off the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
That's what your pitchers do.
Ben Revere will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Would work if it's safe there.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Young is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Daniel Murphy will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. The 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired 1 away.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. 1-2 now.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 3 runs, just 2 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Chase Utley will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Now the 2-1. Fouled back. And this is swung on and missed by Utley as he's retired for round number 1. Darren Ruff will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he starts to swing with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Carlos Ruiz come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the...
That was just ugly inning.
Ike Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Young will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ruben Tejada will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brown is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Matt Harvey will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Marlon Byrd will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it, Darno, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Young will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Cody Ashby will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
He's got it well into right field. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Eric Young Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Brad Lincoln will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taking 3-1.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Daniel Murphy will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. David Wright will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will pass on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Good job there to pick up the insurance right there on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Mike Davis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's an...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing.
Okay, we still have the right-hander in the game.
Number 19 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Pitch is swung on and lifted in the air for the center fielder, Young. 1 gone.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. It's shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ben Revere will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
fouled straight back. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Young is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Dominic Brown will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Phillies. Antonio Bastardo is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Chris Young will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that one is swung on and lifted out to Revere in center field. And he puts it away for the first down.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Are you rocking out soon?
Travis d'Arnaud will stride in. He singled in his last plate.
We're broadcasting live.
Does stay alive as this is foul back.
The interwebs.
What inning are we in?
We are in the 8th inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
How come I don't see the,
I turned that stuff off so I can see the whole screen. So I can actually do it.
Is there any way to tell you're recording?
Yeah, I hit the share button and it will tell me that I'm recording.
Matt Harvey will buy
So
himself
how long do you think
another
it'll take you
at-bat,
to
and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so
Okay,
far.
5 minutes.
Because you got a half inning to go. Unless I can, like, get a miracle going here.
Made here to end the inning. Mets
I need
grand
4 runs. I need 4 runs and then hop in the 9th here to.
Should I tell
Tie
us
it.
5 minutes?
Yeah, you tell them that.
Chase Utley will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So
Can't get the
quite
bullpen
frankly, I'm not
going.
expecting
Just in
to.
hopes. But
Here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
got a few good hits off him, but
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Darren Ruff will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw not in time.
Yeah, there we go.
His 3rd hit tonight.
good job,
Yeah,
bro.
and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Carlos Ruiz will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
You know, I'm going to give the offensive substitution in for Ruiz. Have Jimmy get
Jimmy
it for
Rollins
him.
will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
See if we can get something going here. Doesn't matter because it's like if I don't tie it, it's like I don't
Both teams
worry
with
about a
6 hits
catcher
so far.
until then.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Ready with the 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad
Can't
one there.
that.
2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
3-1 count. I wouldn't swing at that.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Marlon Byrd stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this will be fouled away.
And that's the game.
Reaching for that one, and this ball game
So,
is
another epic failure. My pitching was better. Offense was still not there. So, hopefully next game will show up. This is David B69.
time for one final check.
Hope you're enjoying.
The key players there in this shutout victory.
I haven't really paid attention to anything happening on the Twitch end, but
And guys, you can't
you
win
feel
if you
free to
can't score,
comment
so there's probably
on
not a whole
YouTube.
lot
I
to
posted
say. We'll take
on
home top player of
YouTube
the game honors
David
in this one.
B69.
Yeah,
So
no debate as far as I'm concerned.
feel free to look me up, and
Control the whole way through.
talk to you later.
He's really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire
2-2 the count. And Votto lifts it in the air, center field. Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps out. He makes the catch. A game saver. Carlos Gomez. Unbelievable catch. And the Brewers win.
There goes Northfield on a high fly ball to deep right field. Puig to the track, one-hands it, guns it back to first base. Out for the double play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a drive.
What do they want? I'll take Lester. What do they want? Okay, they want a relief pitcher and center fielder.
Pagan hits one high and deep to right. Kadire back. It is off the bottom of the wall, and it kicks away from everybody. Pagan is being waved in. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time, and that is the ball game. Unbelievable.
Center fielder.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 9, a no-hitter in the bounce. Dodge, catch swing, it gets away. Here comes Stanton. It's a no-hitter. Henderson Alvarez. Miami wins it.
There's just no way to make this trade work. Anyway.
This may do it.